where I'm trying to obviously showcase some of the crown jewels that I've basically found throughout the years of collecting WWE DVDs. I mean, who doesn't love wrestling toys? When I was a child, any toy with my favourite wrestler on it was the greatest thing in the world to me. With WWE, colourful gear and comic book muscles, it was only a matter of time before WWE made the transition into the world of action figures. So what we've got today is 4 action figures. I can't even make the argument that WWE action figures help nourish my fascination with WWE when I was a child. It's been a good while since I played with action figures though, not because I'm 35 years old, but because my disposable income is obviously being spent elsewhere, like my mortgage, my cars, my wife, money spent on DVDs. But I remember LJN started things off for the WWE in the mid 80s. They started presenting like caricature figures for a time. For many wrestlers supported like the cartoonish gimmicks. These figures were basically made of solid rubber, and it had a very accurate appearance to their real life counterparts. However, they didn't have like any articulation in them. I believe then Hasbro continued that trend in the early 90s, but enhanced that creation. The toys were manufactured from plastic, although not fully articulated at that point. They had various like spring-loaded action features, such as punches and clotheslines, and I remember as a child collecting those Hasbro figures as well. What happened after that was, I think it was Jakks Pacific. They basically had an exclusive deal with WWE going into the new millennium. They upped the ante on realism, creating very lifelike versions of the Superstars. More recently, Mattel has taken over and done a lot with what obviously Jakks already did, but adding their own flair as well, with lines which feature like 26 points of articulation, and they're basically packaged with accessories such as masks, armbands, t-shirts, and in this case WWE DVDs, which is my forte. The only folks basically that I know at this moment in time that are playing with WWE action figures are my nieces and nephews, and they tend not to share. However, I think it was 8 years ago I spotted these action figures with a bonus WWE DVD, and I simply had to go online and look for them. I was told they were basically available only in the US, which is always a bummer, because I'm from the UK, but a devoted collector is a devoted collector. And here we have basically John Cena, fist pounding John Cena I should say, flip kicking John Morrison, hook throwing CM Punk, and flip kicking Rey Mysterio. Originally I think they were only available through Toys R Us exclusively in the United States of America. Then they became available on Amazon.com as well, I believe. The DVDs themselves have a runtime of 19 to 23 minutes each. They basically highlight each wrestler's careers with behind the scenes interviews on how they became like WWE superstars, with a quick look at their signature moves and their journey into the spotlight. If anyone's obviously watching this right now and wants in on the action, you can still grab them. Your best bet would be to be going on like ebay.com. They're not readily available, so you'll have to look for them, especially I don't know if they're still packaged like mine are. I bought these 8 years ago, so let's just have a quick rundown and look at these. First one that we have is Rey Mysterio. The DVD's included there, and then it says DVD included, available, John Cena. The DVD's approximately 23 minutes, as I said before, rated PG. The next one that we have is CM Punk, 20-minute DVD for him. These are quite rare now, to be fair. I've not seen anyone have them in their collection, to be fair. Any of the big YouTubers that you guys follow, not seen anyone have these. John Morrison, 20-minute DVD there. And John Cena. A fist pounding John Cena. DVD included, 19 minutes. So I'm not sure if you can see this in the shot, but the DVD is just there in the background, and then you've got the figure. But yeah, I did these to my collection 8 years ago. Again, I'll be bringing you more WWE DVD exclusives. Keep following, guys. Click on the notification bell, be a part of the notification crew. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you want. This article is available on WWEDVDnetwork.com, where I used to do the articles there known as Tixie's Treasures. That's me, guys. So I bought this, I think 8, 9, maybe 10 years ago. Let's have a look when they were released, to be fair. This says anywhere. It doesn't actually give me a year of when they were manufactured or anything like that on the front or the bottom for that matter, unless you guys can see it. But yeah, at least maybe 8 to 10 years ago. Thank you guys for watching. Until the next one.